Picture this. You're cruising at 35,000 feet, casually glancing at the flight map displayed on your seatback screen. Something peculiar catches your eye. Your aircraft seems to be taking an incredibly roundabout route, avoiding what appears to be the most direct path. You're witnessing one of aviation's most fascinating puzzles. Welcome to the enigma of the South Pacific Ocean, where commercial airlines deliberately chart courses that seem to defy logic. This isn't about pilot preference or fuel efficiency alone. It's about navigating one of Earth's most formidable aviation challenges, where the stakes couldn't be higher and every decision carries profound consequences. The vast blue desert, the South Pacific Ocean, stretches across an mind-boggling 27 million square miles, making it larger than all of Earth's land masses combined. To put this in perspective, you could fit the entire United States into this oceanic expanse more than 7 times over. Yet despite its enormous size, this watery realm remains virtually untouched by commercial aviation routes. Unlike other major oceanic crossings, the South Pacific presents a unique geographical challenge. The North Atlantic, though vast, features strategically positioned airports in Iceland, Greenland, and various islands that serve as crucial stepping stones for emergency situations. The South Pacific offers no such luxury, creating aviation's most isolated and unforgiving corridor. The ETOPS equation. Enter ETOPS, Extended Range Twin-Engine Operational Performance Standards. Though pilots humorously translate this as engines turn or passengers swim, this critical aviation regulation determines how far twin-engine aircraft can venture from the nearest suitable airport. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner carries a 330-minute ops rating, while the Airbus A350 boasts the highest certification at 370 minutes, allowing it to fly over 6 hours on a single engine. However, even these advanced capabilities reach their limits over the South Pacific's endless waters. The mathematical reality is stark. Certain routes would push aircraft beyond safe operational boundaries. Where the nearest emergency landing strip could be more than 4 hours away, this transforms routine flights into high-stakes gambles that airlines simply won't take. When emergencies strike, aviation history provides sobering reminders of why these precautions matter. In August 2010, Qantas Flight 74 experienced an engine failure while crossing the Pacific from San Francisco to Sydney. Despite having 3 perfectly functional engines remaining, the captain made the prudent decision to return to San Francisco rather than continue over the vast ocean. This incident perfectly illustrates why proximity to emergency facilities trumps direct routing. Medical emergencies, cabin pressure loss, fires, or other time-critical situations don't wait for convenient locations. When a passenger suffers a heart attack over the North Atlantic, pilots can divert to Iceland within 2 hours. Over the South Pacific, that same emergency could unfold with no suitable diversion airport for potentially 5 hours or more. The Great Circle Paradox geography adds another fascinating layer to this puzzle. The shortest distance between 2 points on our spherical planet follows what is called a Great Circle route, a concept that often surprises passengers. A flight from New York to Tokyo appears to head dramatically northward over Alaska rather than straight west across the Pacific. Yet this seemingly indirect path is actually shorter. When applied to South Pacific routes, Great Circle navigation provides some relief. The optimal path from Sydney to Santiago naturally curves southward toward Antarctica. Keeping aircraft closer to potential emergency landing sites in New Zealand and southern Chile, this geographical coincidence helps airlines maintain safety margins. While following mathematically efficient routes, weather's wildcard, the South Pacific harbors some of Earth's most unpredictable and severe weather patterns. With fewer monitoring stations than populated land areas, accurate forecasting becomes significantly more challenging. Jet streams in this region can exceed 200 miles per hour, creating turbulence that can damage aircraft and endanger passengers. Cyclone season, spanning November through April, adds another layer of meteorological complexity. These weather uncertainties directly impact fuel calculations, requiring airlines to carry substantially more contingency fuel. A fully loaded Boeing 787 crossing the South Pacific might need an additional 10 to 15 tons of reserve fuel compared to routes with better diversion options, translating to approximately $15,000 in extra costs per flight. a significant expense when airline profit margins typically hover between 5 to 15%. The future of Pacific aviation, as technology advances, will the South Pacific's aviation barriers eventually crumble? Modern aircraft demonstrate unprecedented reliability, with engine failures becoming increasingly rare. The Airbus A350's 370-minute ETOPS rating now covers 99.7% of Earth's surface, leaving only direct polar routes truly off-limits for twin-engine operations. Yet fundamental challenges persist. Vast distances between suitable airports remain unchanged. Medical emergencies still demand rapid response, and the economics of carrying extra fuel continue pressuring airline profitability. Environmental concerns about carbon emissions may actually discourage ultra-long routes requiring additional fuel reserves, making South Pacific crossings less attractive rather than more appealing. The South Pacific Ocean stands as aviation's greatest natural barrier, a 30 million square mile testament to the complex calculations behind every commercial flight. Next time you notice your flight path taking what seems like an unnecessary detour, remember that aviation isn't simply about connecting point A to point B. It's about arriving safely while managing risks in one of our planet's most challenging environments. What are your thoughts on flying over such vast, isolated areas? Do you feel comfortable on a flight that takes you hours away from the nearest airport? Share your experiences and perspectives in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Minecrafted for more fascinating insights into the hidden complexities of our modern world. Hit that like button if this opened your eyes to aviation's incredible challenges. And join our community of curious minds, exploring the stories behind everyday phenomena.